Welcome to, I had to think what show it is. Welcome to Fishkin with Buck. I almost started off with the gun shop, the bait shop. I was like my grandmother, calling us kids. Went through every name but the right one. Hi, Buck. I'm at the lake. Well, I'm already at the lake. I hope you joined my room, Micah. Gaming with Mad Dog. How are you, sir? Welcome aboard tonight. I know Huckleberry Finn will be here shortly. He wanted to hang out tonight. Well, we're out here, Vanderbagesee, Germany. We're carp hunting. For you guys that missed the bait shop, naughty on you. You don't know nothing, do you now? Well, maybe I ought to just let it that way. I don't know. All right, guys, let's jump over. Oh, you don't got that set up right, Buck. Come on, Buck, get with the program. All right, inventory. As we left off at the bait shop, I wasn't quite finished up with the gear, so I finished up here, guys, with a couple of carp hooks on here, some carp leaders on my carp rods. Carp leaders on these two guys here. Went with 5/0 on this guy, and I think this guy's a 6/0. Carp hooks on there, and we went, of course, with a banana sinking boilie on that one and a chocolate sinking boilie, only because I only had 2 of each left, and I wanted to get rid of them. So I brought them along to get rid of them. They're clogging. I can free up some space. And hooked up the bottom sniper here. Got him all hooked up. I'm gonna put a 5/0 hook on him, and we're running just some corn on that guy right there. Uh-oh, Buck. Did you forget to bring? No, you were all right. And our match rod. Now this guy here, I'm kind of gearing him up for the silver carp and the Bighead, because these guys are surface carp, not so much bottom feeders. So we're gonna gear up with him. I got some of the technoplankton geared up on him because that Bighead is a filter feeder, like we talked about in the bait shop, and he eats plankton. That's his deal. He's that's what he does. The Bighead. So we're geared up, and of course I got this guy in case we go after some pike afterwards. So that's where we're geared up. Now, map wise, I'm already located where we need to be because it's a little bit of a walk. So I got there also, so we wouldn't have to walk. I'll pull out the map for you guys that are joining, and then I got to go get the Discord server open. So let's go Fishkin here. We're going to go down Fishkin. Doesn't wait yet, Buck. We're not ready for that yet. Pull the map out so these folks know where we're at. All right, guys. We are here. Mike is a little bit too fur. He went a little too fur. He walked past us. Anyway, he spawned in up here is a good way to do it. This is a little bit more of a walk this way. But either way, you can either come up, hang a left, and then bear right, or you can come all the way down and just hang a right, boom, and you're there. All right? So either way, this is the spot where we're at. I'm all sitting here ready to go. And let me go over there real quick and get Discord up and running. I got to get jumped in over there fishing with Buck. Where are we at here? Hanging out with Buck. Oh, Smokey's there already. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much, Smokey. I appreciate that. Start the event. Yes, we want to start the event. All right. Good to go there. All right, guys, we're here. Let's get some sticks out. Get some sticks out. Now, where I like to catch the leathers and just about everything but the big head. Now, we're going to save the big head right now for last. So we're going to go in here. I just basically throw right out in front of these 4 bushes. That's all. Up one in there. 6. Drop one out there somewhere. Put the bottom rod. Fan him out there a little bit. And where I like to go at, okay, let's see, let's make sure where our depth's at 19 inches. That's just a little bit too shallow. But why does it always do this? Stop at 22, and you have to hold down on the key and it jumps a mile. Well, maybe we should just wait a second. We'll get him out here. I like to fish for these big head right off that island a little bit, right around in here. All right, put him down. Who's yakking first? 3 and 4, I believe. I don't know if we're gonna have any time. How about we go down there and set the hook at least, Buck?
Hey guys.
I might have to say these carp don't usually like to get put down. These carp hooks, I lose a lot trying to do this, trying to get 2 of them. But I think this one here was actually bigger. All right, we'll take that 10-pounder. I don't know why it was hanging on my line like that. Shouldn't have.
What?
All right. There's Micah. Hello.
You told me. I'm around. I'm not.
All right. I picked this carp fishing here for a nice relaxing Saturday night. I just love this. The zoom on this Windows platform is terrible. Works perfectly fine on the Steam platform. Oh, the zoom. When you try to zoom in with your mouse wheel to adjust the zoom, it just it jumps too much at a time. It either goes way too far, way too far out. Too far in, too far out. The wheel just doesn't increment properly. Of course, Fishing Planet has a real problem with that mouse wheel. They just can't get it right for some reason. A simple thing like that, and you can't get it right. Even if you're scrolling down through your sticks, you can't use that mouse wheel. You click it one time and it goes all the way to the bottom. What'd you bring? You bring McConzies.
Yes.
You need to, you know what you need? You need to start spending some of your money, rich tightwad, and buy some smaller sticks.
I don't want to waste all that for the next leg.
You probably have what? They're pretty close to $25 million in the game.
206 million.
206,000 maybe.
Yeah.
No, you got
I
money.
want to save my money so we can go to Congo and get that new app.
Oh, you're saving up your money to go to Congo. All right. Well, at least you got a goal in mind.
And besides, if I waste all my money doing that, I won't be able to go to the next link.
Well, you're level 80. Any level 80 player should have at least enough money to go to any waterway he wants to. That means you don't go out and you don't grind enough to make that money. You got to sit there and grind a little bit and make some money.
I know that.
You're too busy driving that race car. You and AJ like drive that race car.
Oh, you see me do that.
Uh-oh, we got another one here, fellas. Wait till the bite picks up. Oh, there's the common. We can get him off the list. I'm out of bait. Thank goodness.
What's going on here?
I saw that. He was flying through the air. What'd you get a bighead?
Bighead.
Got yourself a bighead. What'd you catch him on?
The fact you said earlier about the
Technoplankton.
mass one.
Yeah, okay. Good job. I didn't look at this. I didn't catch. Why did you pick this pole, Buck? He wasn't done playing with the bait. I looked down at your pole going off, and I'm thinking it's mine because mine's dinging, and then I just automatically reached down and grabbed it like an idiot.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I'll be got that card here. Some of them.
Oh, that's in the wrong spot.
I need to get the trophy last card.
Oh, I'm out of bait on sticks. All right, let's throw something else on there. Try to get rid of some other of these things. What else we got here? Okay, we got rid of all the little stuff. Let's try a pineapple shrinking. See what happens with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is Coach gonna be alright?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him all day. I've been busy all day. I've been shooting a video, so I shot a video. I have to just after tonight's show, I'm gonna edit it all up, put it out tomorrow. So I was busy all day today. Another one of my best friends.
Oh, that's so hard. I didn't.
Hey, look at that. That pineapple.
Someone
Oh, I might be onto something here.
Hmm? What?
Well, I don't usually use these pineapple sinking pellets, the .3s,
Yeah.
0.3 inch, because they're kind of small. But boy, we'll grab this guy, this leather, 10-pound leather up right away on them. Let's
Mm.
see what else we get on that buck.
Is Joel's coming on?
I don't know. You know she'll be here. She doesn't miss a
Yeah.
stream. Jules doesn't
No,
miss a stream unless her house was on fire, and even then, I think she'd save the TV screen and the computer first, so she'd make sure she could game, hit the stream.
I would just leave the house.
You just leave the house, huh? I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to. I'd probably go down with the ship because I wouldn't be able to save enough.
Alright.
All right, let's go, Buck. We got another one here. Oh, he's a little guy. Nothing big yet.
Mm. Okay.
Oh, I needed that one. Those are hard to come by. The young common carp. That's a tough one to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially on a number 5-aught hook. I'll take that. Every day of the week, I'll take that.
Yeah.
What are we looking like here? Oh boy, it doesn't look too good for us today.
It's not?
No, did you look at the peak?
Yeah, we might have to go on day 2.
We might have to go to day 2. I don't know. I didn't look at day 2. I got too depressed after day 1.
I saw day 2 and it was a little bit better than we're on right now.
Oh yeah, day two's much better. We'll see. We might have to jump to day 2. But you know what? I have caught a lot of fish on this waterway on this weather pattern. I really have.
I think too. I did too.
Yeah. Oh, there's a nice
We'll
one.
see. We'll find out what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. Because I'm still catching decent fish at a decent rate here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to complain yet.
No.
Not yet. Hurry up, though. I'm going to complain if you don't get this fish in here quick and I lose that one.
Better hurry up, Buck.
I know.
Come on, Buck.
You can't settle down.
Don't even ask why I'm catching small fish. I haven't caught anything here when we first got here. The only thing I need here is logs up here.
Well, a lot of people don't like to fish this waterway because they say that there's no fish here. They say the bite rate's way too slow. Oh, I'm out of bananas now. I gotta go get something else on that.
Brownie's here.
But I find that the bite may not come in where you get these heavy frenzy bites, but you get a consistent bite all day long. Which I don't see a problem with that. All right, let's see what else can we throw on here. The pineapples seem to be working pretty good, Buck. Let's try some.
Hey, Brownie.
Who's here?
Hi.
I'm not watching. I can't see the Discord server, so if they don't, if somebody doesn't say something, I don't know they're there. All right.
Brownie.
We got some.
Brownie.
There we go. Thank you, sir. All right, we got some. What's on here? Tiger nut. Let's see if we get anything with the tiger nut.
I'm fishing too.
Are you now? Where you at?
Louisiana.
Oh.
You're still down there in Quanskin. That's his hometown.
Not quite.
Oh, you fishing for real?
I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought so. Okay.
You thought he was fishing in the game, huh, Mike?
Well, he was the last time I talked to him on Fishing Planet. That's where he was fishing at Quantico.
Mm.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
what happened here, Buck? He's coming at us 100 mile an hour. Look at him. South Park, kill him. He's coming right at us. He's coming right for us. All right, there's the next one. I thought I was supposed to have a nice, easy time here. What is this fish after fish?
You talk crap about the bite rate.
Yeah.
I don't talk about this bite rate. That's what I argue against it. It's like this lake has fish in it. You just got to get in the right spot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You're in the
I'm
right.
hitting the spot right now.
Oh, this is always a good spot. But you know what's weird though? I've been on the other side of the lake and thrown into where we're throwing to, and for some reason, I don't get the bite rate that I get from this side. Now you tell me about that. I don't get that.
That's when you gotta step back and just remind yourself that it is a game, and that's how sometimes that's how coding works.
It flips me out because I said, well, I'm throwing pretty far over there to get to where these fish are at, and I know I can hit that spot at a shorter distance from the other side. Walk over there and hit the same spot, and you're not going to get the same bite pattern. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It's almost like the fish spawn in and only look in one direction.
Wow.
Well, that match rod ain't getting me no big eye yet, but they don't usually hit till later in the day.
Like later,
Not the big eye. What is it? The Bighead. Uh-oh. Buck, what's going on?
what happened? What happened, Mike?
Well, I don't even have my drag all the way up, but for some reason, when these leather carp, or is this a mirror? Either one of them, leather. When they first hit, my string's going clear up into the red like it's almost going to break, and that's not. I mean, I'm well.
Oh, you're fishing. You're fishing carp?
Yeah, we're fishing carp tonight.
Bro, I just fished there for a week straight.
I like the
I
carp
just-
fishing here.
I enjoy it too. I mean, I stayed there for a week, bro, and I grinded so hard.
And you got to what level?
I grinded from level 52 to 68 in 1 week.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, here it's
Yeah, I put 50 hours on the game to achieve that. 50 hours in 2 weeks.
And you also got the carp reward for that.
Oh yeah, I got every carp reward there was.
Mm-hmm. But you can't get the other ones because you gotta go to Europe.
This is
Yeah, and I got the. I didn't catch any F1 carp, so I didn't get that one either.
well,
You gotta get that.
the F1 ain't even. Yeah, that's only in Weeping Willow.
Yeah.
But this one here, because of this is level 42, so this you can really catch some. You can get a lot of your carp stuff out of the way before you ever get to Weeping Willow by doing it here.
Yeah.
Because it has almost every single carp. They're not as big as they are at Weeping Willow, but you're still gonna. I mean, they're still all here.
And they get a big fly.
I was fishing Weeping Willow.
Yeah, that's what I thought so. But the way you were talking, it was Weeping Willow. I mean, it's tough to level up here. Yeah, we're at Sandra Bagasse.
Yeah, I was unaware that there was another place to catch carp.
Oh yeah, Sandra Bagasse is the first one you can really hit with a lot of carp. In fact, it's kind of useless to bring lures here unless you're going to fish for the pike because nothing else really hits on lures. There's zander in here. You could, narrow spoon. You can get the zander.
Mike,
What?
what would the European perch?
Well, yeah, you could catch him on a little spinner. He's in here.
I caught one before with
Yeah.
the
I don't.
bait.
Again, I consider perch like panfish. To me, that's they're little. Even though the European perch is bigger than our yellow perch that we have here in the States.
Mm-hmm. Are they smaller than ours?
I have bad luck with Carl. Yeah, he brought his notepad. There you go. All right, well, we'll try to give as many pointers as possible. Number one, don't buy carp gear. Use bottom rods. And all those boilies and pellets aren't all they're cracked up to be.
They're only good for the big boys. You can get more XP than you can with bullies with corn and peas.
Yeah. Yeah. Now if you're going after oversized carp and you've got, good ground bait mixture, then yeah, you want to fish with boilies and pellets to go along with that whole persona. And you'll catch more unis on the boilies, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I caught tons of unis on peas and corn, but boilies do give you a bigger uni.
Yeah, you'll get bigger. You'll get bigger ones. But I mainly don't. I mean, because they cost so much money. After I completed my missions, because there's a couple missions that require you to bait up that way. But I mainly fish with just corn and peas for the carp. It's good enough.
Like that one?
Yeah. Now some of the carp, they hit a little better on the technoplankton. So, like I have technoplankton right now that I'm fishing for the bighead with a match rod because they're not a bottom feeder. That's a surface layer carp.
Yeah.
I always use bottom. I just use bottom snipers.
Yeah, bottom. That's what I have here for this lake. Now for Weeping Willow, bottom sniper is too small.
I use the. I think it's like look. I don't know what it is, but it starts with an LA.
La Cazadora. Yeah.
I think either that or the one between that and bottom sniper.
Well, that would be
the La Cazadora.
The heavy chaser. The heavy chaser gives you your 50-pound poles. La Cazadora gives you your 60-pound poles.
Well, the ones I was using were a little bit bigger than the heavy chasers. They were like green and white, mainly white, but green on the eyes.
Well, that's a heavy chaser that you buy in the store is green and white.
Oh, is it? I thought it was green and black.
No, they're green and white. The heavy, the top heavy chaser, the 59-pounder is green and white.
That's the one I was using.
Yeah, that's a heavy chaser. That's a good one. That's one of the most all-around bottom rods in the game. I have a couple of them. They're very good.
I think
What happened? I'm still catching fish here.
I don't know what spot you're aiming at.
I'm aiming at the spot that has fish in it.
I can't see it.
I didn't even put my glasses on yet to get rid of the glare. I was giving you a head start. I didn't want you to think you were at a disadvantage. I put my glasses on. Now you're in trouble when I can see through that glare.
I might just have to go with something else.
Don't you know, Micah, I've got the vision of a ground mole?
Ground moles have terrible vision.
I know, they're blind.
I was like, wait a minute. That's not seeing like a butterfly floating like a beaver.
or maybe sing like a bee and sing like a beaver.
Oh. Uh-oh, look at this fat boy. You don't want to come in. Come on.
What?
Ooh. Can't get nothing over 10 pound out of here. All right.
Throw some ground bait and he will.
I don't play around with that.
Why?
There he is again. Why on this rod? I gotta figure this out. Well, it takes time. It's if I'm by myself and I'm after monster fish, then yeah. When I do these kind of shows here, I'm just here to shoot shit, catch some fish. As long as I catch everything I'm after, then I'm good. I save those hardcore tactics when I'm out there trying to better my own. Because when I'm fishing with a bunch of guys, I spend more time yakking and not paying attention than I do anything else. Although I am kind of happy this week, everyone. In case you don't know, I don't know if it's still there today or not. I didn't look, but I am holding the #1 spot in Fishing Planet for the speckled peacock bass.
Nice.
Yeah, that's 2.5 years I've been trying to get to a #1 position. I've been in the top 5 quite a few times, but never have I ever topped the leaderboard ever on a fish. But I had one that was 26.8 pounds. I posted him on the Discord server. He's got a picture up there. Got him on a walker. Right there where we were fishing the last time, where we went for last week, peacock bass.
Oh.
Right after the show was over. I hit that hole again, and nailed him. Oh no, I'm sorry, wrong spot. When the show was over, I zipped up to Orchid Shore, and I was up in Orchid Shore. And I was just playing around. I figured, well, I'm going to try to catch a couple of more bass before I leave. And I landed him up there on a walker. But that was a really nice fight. I landed him on that Lucky Spin, which is a 28-pound setup, and he was 26 pounds. So that was a real nice fight. I wish I would have actually thought enough to turn my camera on, because that would have been a nice little thing to have on. Because he fought like hell.
Oh.
Just another leather, I think. Maybe yep, another leather. I'm gonna have to recycle that match rod. He ain't getting me no big heads over there.
No.
It's the wrong time. You caught one though on that. As soon as you had one of the first fish you got here when we started was the big head on the technoplankton.
Yeah. But I think that will problem.
Floater kind of guy. Well, again,
No.
I love my match rods. I love my float rods. I fish a lot with them. But again, you got to have the application depending on your prey, what you're going after. Sometimes a float rod just isn't applicable. It's just not, it's not the right gear to use. And or if you're not good at drift fishing, then anytime you get on a waterway that's got high flow, high current, you can get yourself in a little bit of trouble. The fishing cannot be very enjoyable, because you're constantly trying to correct your bait. It's moving, it's flowing. So you kind of have to position yourself in such a way where you use the current to help you move that bait. And that's what's nice is with float fishing is, and especially in current, You could
Mhm.
throw it way upstream and let the current bring that bait, tons and tons and tons of feet for you, and present that live bait in a different spot. So that's a good tactic to learn how to do drift fish.
Mhm. Alright.
And a lot of times here in Fishing Planet, if you position yourself upstream, and
Yeah.
you know, I wish that they would give us an opportunity to just open the bell up. If you could do that, that would be nice. Just let it free flow, but you can't.
Yeah.
So, but at least they gave us that we can wind backwards. So that's what you have to do. You throw your float rod out there in the current. You stand upstream. Make sure you're upstream from it, and then you can just wind backwards and feed it out as much as you want as the current takes it to spots. And if you position properly, once your float becomes taut, you can actually, anytime you're fishing with, and this is all just physics of a fulcrum point, anytime the line becomes taut, current will drag that bait towards the bank. It will bring it towards the shore. So you can throw out, let your line come taut, and then it will actually move that bait right towards the shore for you. And at any point, you can then release, start winding backwards, and the current will take that bait straight down the line there. So you can move your bait around a lot in the current, and really fish a lot of places you might not be able to get to by learning how to drift fish. There it is again.
Right.
Oh, it's just these carp rods.
Uh,
Oh, another one of my buddies. There's a there's a silver carp.
I already got one twice.
Well, I'd like to have one. Why don't you share?
They're in the small aiming at. You can see where my polymer is.
Right there.
Yeah. It's ain't there and you got him.
Are you catching him on that plankton too?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, that's what we're gonna do then.
So you said that on the video.
I know. It worked. When I
And
say
they're not bottom feeders.
when I say that stuff on the bait shop, it works for everyone but me.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work for me.
And
That's because my avatar Buck in there doesn't listen to me. That's the problem.
mm-hmm.
We've had this converse pen running out of ink. Hang on. Well, one good thing, it's
Mhm.
it's recorded in history. You can always go back and hit the replay button. Well, finally the fog lifted. Hey, Micah, what's that going in the air up there
What?
above the nuclear
Mm.
plant? You know we're fishing.
Uh-huh.
You know we're fishing in nuclear cool down waters. Look at that mutant fish you got. That was a bighead carp. Look how little it was. It's a mutant. I'm telling you, it's because this is cooling waters for the nuke plant right there. That was a bighead carp. Look, it's been in these waters too long. Did you see how little it was? We're we're getting radiation, buddy. Our LTE is going to be through the roof. You know what LTE is? It's when you work in the nuke plant. You have an LTE, your badge. You have to have that badge with you all the time because it measures radiation. And once your badge turns a certain color, you're done. You're not allowed to work no more.
So tired of seeing you all glow.
That's my buddy Pat. He glows at night. We take him out just because we need a fishing light.
Fishing light or a bug attractant?
Well, he does both for us. He glows at night and the bugs stay away from us. They fly all around him. That's what you get for taking that high-paying, only has to work friggin' 4 months out of the year to make $100,000 a year, and he spends the rest of the year drinking at home. Gotta love a job like that. That's better than being a teacher.
Hey, now our teachers work so hard.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Don't go there with me there.
Yeah.
It's true. Just ask them.
Yeah, just ask them. They don't even correct their own papers or nothing anymore. That's all right. I don't have to deal with it. Well, Micah, I'm not getting any fish out of that spot yet.
It takes a while.
Man, I can say the same thing to you right now, Buck.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Down at the mud water.
Oh, you're at the Mudwater Saloon, are you?
Yeah, I'm trying for that green sunny fish.
Oh, there we go. Come on, big boy.
Before you say I'm already at your spot, catching everything but my usual, you know how it is.
Get everything that you need to done on Mudwater so you never have to go back.
What do you think I'm trying to do? The only thing I'm going to have to come back for is a couple of the mastery missions and the bowfin, because you want me to have something to do later.
Yeah.
Right.
There's some waterways that you just don't want anything to do later.
Oh, so you'll understand if I just go ahead and get those missions done out of the way.
I would,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Well,
what I did.
Except for the monster mission, because if you're going down there for that, that's pretty simple. I mean, monster missions are, for the most part, they're easy.
Some are hard to do.
The
Well,
bowfin really isn't.
there it is. Micah, I got him.
What?
Well, he's either a bighead or a silver.
Probably silver?
But you told me to throw right in that spot.
Yeah. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah,
This is a nice one, too.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice one.
Yeah.
What do we get there? A new personal record for Buck at level 80? Personal record, and I can't even get a picture of him because I got another one. Yeah.
That's what Buck gets for constantly catching all these big fish.
Yeah.
Some of them are just going to have to be fishtails.
What's that one?
Well,
Buck knows what it means.
yeah. Well, I get excited at this point when I get a new personal record because that's nice when you're this level and when that they don't come too often.
Yeah.
Oh, my man. Wait, okay. Okay. that's always right. Like, when we first got here before.
Talking to yourself again. You. Who? Who?
No, not.
Who are you talking to? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. Oh, from whoever you're talking to, echo. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's Smokey's echo. Here he is with the echo again.
What'd I do?
Oh, it's not even echo. It's because it's basically you sound like you're in a theater. You like you're talking out, and it's not like it's an echo, a real echo, because it doesn't repeat. It's just that when you talk, it sounds like you're in a can. Because I don't have my headphones on. That's why.
Yeah, and I'm just playing through my desktop.
On what?
Here, I got to correct this. So I got to correct this. Otherwise, Octaron is going to have a nervous breakdown.
Oh.
All right, come on, game. Control panel, hardware, sound. Game deck. There we go. All right, buddy. All right, you're fixed. Okay. What happened to my match rod? You take my rod, Micah.
No?
There, look, I just got it out of your bag. Right here, look, I'm holding it. I just took it out of your bag.
Not yet. Not yet.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Okay. Look at that. We're at the bottom of a peak, and I'm still banging fish out here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. You told me.
No.
But I don't know about the carp. I haven't seen them.
Well, what are you catching if you ain't catching carp?
I don't know.
If you want the carp, you have to throw almost across the lake there.
Yeah.
They're over there a little further. I'm throwing 187 feet out from here.
Oh.
Yeah. Except for those, like where you got me, where I got that, where you're fishing with your match rod. That seems to be working.
Yeah.
What do I got on here? I got pineapple. Some kind of pineapple. Yeah, I got a pineapple sinking critter.
Oh, there he is.
Whoa, what? You finally catch him?
Green sunfish.
All right. We'll have him for dinner. Although you need to catch more than one, Smoke. That ain't gonna feed too many of us.
I don't care. I just wanted the one.
You just wanted the one.
That's all I needed, man.
Yeah.
Beyond that, bite me.
I told you better be fishing with crickets down there if you want all those little panfish. But no, you probably got bloodworms on or something. Semolina balls, red worms.
The same thing you had on in your video. So maybe you should go back and backtrack a little.
Well, sometimes, but whatever I said in my video, that's correct.
Okay, you guys.
But it's funny because red worms are not actually a listed thing, but we know that pretty much anything will hit a red worm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
I've gotten largemouth on red worm.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's a worm. What fish doesn't eat a worm?
Can a pike eat a worm?
Is what a worm?
Can a pike eat a worm?
Oh, pikes eat worms in real life. Yeah.
Then why can it not hit our lures? I mean, our bait on this game.
Oh, because they don't have all the bait right. I mean, if they did, they'd have to sell bubble gum in the store.
Hey, Smokey, where you fishing at?
Naharin.
Mudwater, you pay
Oh,
attention, don't you?
Mudwater. See, I told you. I told him to get off of Mudwater.
Hey, I just need to finish these missions, man.
You mean on PC?
Yep.
I know.
It's only my third time doing these missions.
Yeah.
Fourth time doing these missions.
That's why I don't use PC that much.
I don't know how you do it, Micah.
What?
Play
Well,
all these different accounts to level 80.
It's gonna take me a while to do that. I'm just sticking with one, guys.
And then I still got the Mudwater trial to do.
Uh-oh. You with the pike and all that stuff?
Yep.
Of course, I know that. That's when I first started on my other account.
the chain pickerel. The grass
Mhm.
pickerel is down there, I think.
Yeah. And the drum.
The drum.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's actually the only two decent fish to fish for down there is the bass and the drum. I mean, they fight at least.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. I guess we can catch some more fish, but not that much.
Well, I think she's pretty much dying off now. Oh, we're just about at the very bottom.
I'm at 9 a.m.
You're at 9 a.m. Oh yeah, that's where I'm at. 8:48.
Wait. I'm only between 7 to 9.
You don't want to move. Oh, that's where your next thing is. What time does it say up in your top left?
What do you mean top left?
The top left of your HUD. What does it say up there?
I don't know.
Your time in the game. It says 8 something.
Hey,
right next to day 1, where it says day 1.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Right next. Who you hearing?
Barbecue's here.
Oh. I guess I should go look at Discord, see what's going on over there. Wasn't me, Micah, Smokey, me. Oh, I see who's here. Okay.
Yeah, Smokey. I mean, not Smokey. The guy that.
The octopus bunghole's here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Bunghole.
It wasn't it, what's his name used to always say bungholio.
Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead.
Nice one, Smokey.
Where do you think I took it from?
From him.
Because I couldn't put the other thing on. We try to be, semi-family friendly.
Yeah.
Well, Micah, I think we're going to have to fast forward, Micah.
Mm-hmm. I guess Coach is not here tonight.
No. I'm thinking we probably need to go to...
What? At night, it's not that bad, but day is bad.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe let's go to 7 p.m. Yeah, but that'll give us. We should that should take the next hour then to finish.
Yeah,
7 to 9,
because
7 to 9.
9 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Yeah, we'll hit. Go to 7 p.m.
Okay.
There we go. I think we'll have better fishing.
Hold on. Let me get these rollers down first.
Better get your sunglasses out though. That sun is dead in our face at 7 p.m.
Yeah, we got nothing here during this time.
I don't know if I like these shades.
What? I haven't caught any catfish here.
These ain't much better, but I'm trying to find a color that actually works here.
I still the sunblock glasses from last year.
Well, Smokey, I figured out how I could recover 280 bait coins that I lost out of the 2,200.
How's that?
Well, remember how I said during the St. Patty's Day event I ended up with 2 of those boats?
Yeah.
I could sell one of them. That'll give me 280 bait coins.
I keep telling you, just give me access to your account for one day, man. You will have all those bait coins back. Well, I won't say all of them, but a good portion of them back, and just so much space suddenly. You won't know what to do with all the space I give you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm sure of it. Let's
You'll
see.
be able to buy anything you want in the store all over again.
All over again.
Wow, that sounds less suspect than Pornhub ads.
Nothing with a trophy in there.
I'll tell you, there's not much in the store that I don't have in my inventory.
What's that?
That's
In the
what she said.
in the mega store, there's not much I have that the
Yeah.
mega store has that I don't have.
Hmm.
Except for a lot of the stuff that takes Bitcoin to buy. I don't. I can't say that I don't spend my Bitcoin foolishly anymore. I can never make that statement ever again.
Yeah.
No.
Happens to all of us, bro.
Oh, it don't have it. That kind of stuff don't happen to Buck. That's why 6 months later, I'm still not dealing with it very well.
I'm right there
Hey,
with you, bro.
we just blame where you were at.
Oh,
What's it called again?
I don't
The
hate.
Moron River?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's what happened.
I had a touch of the moron.
I almost got that at Maku Maku. And as you can see right now, where am I fishing?
Yeah.
Oh. That's just a very costly mistake. 2,200 Bitcoins.
Yeah.
That's costly.
That costs more than 2 boats and Bitcoins. Get it?
That is in real life. Like
That's
that's hardcore devotion right there.
that's $100. It takes $100 real to replace that, which I'm not gonna do. That's for sure. I mean, that was a whole year of saving Bitcoins. Everything I made, all those all those mastering missions that you got paid, 3, 4, 5 Bitcoins for and stuff. Man, I can't even go back and redo them. It's just that it's gone.
Nah, you have to start a new account and do that.
Oh, I ain't doing that. We ain't starting over. I mean, eventually, every 5 days you get a Bitcoin, so
Okay, what's that noise?
that's my cuckoo clock going off.
Oh. I haven't seen those in a long
All
time.
swinging back and forth.
What's
We
that?
just have a good clock.
Oh, my wife's sister. We stayed at their house one time when we went out to California. She had a wall upstairs in her house that went down the length of the foyer upstairs, and the wall was filled with cuckoo clocks. There must have been 30 of them.
Hey, but
Yeah.
I got a baby nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a new baby nephew.
Cool.
My niece just had one today.
Uncle Micah.
Mhm.
Congrats.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. I'm a nephew. I'm a what they call for nephews?
Uncle. You're an uncle.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Now you have to spoil them. You have to buy them video.
I think she might have to.
You have to buy them video games when their parents tell them that they're not allowed to have them.
True. But he's not old enough to have one.
Not yet.
Like,
Not yet, but he will be.
a long time he will. I don't know when he will be that.
See, and then you're the uncle, so you have to take him out and get him drunk for the first time right before he's of legal age.
Until I'm like 80 or 60 years old. His name is Jonathan.
Jonathan.
I'm with Frumpy.
Well,
Yep.
you know what? You're catching fish, but I'm not. That fast forward didn't do me much good.
That's because I'm using small hooks on the small fish.
Well, I saw that. I wasn't going to tell anybody that.
You
Except,
didn't know that I was trying to do that?
well, no, I'm watching it come up on the screen. Tench, Eurasian Ruffy. Yeah, I saw
I
that.
haven't got anything from my marathon. Because it's that present, remember?
There we go.
Well, I guess I was just keeping some money. But it's not gonna be that much.
Another mirror carp.
But no, Bighead?
Nope, that's the only one I need. He's the only one I ain't got yet is the Bighead.
Mm.
Got everything else but him.
Mm.
See, but the
I
big
haven't
head.
caught the eel here.
Did you catch a big head right in front out here? You did, didn't you? Yeah.
That was earlier when I just got in.
Yeah.
That was the bait you told me you were telling people on
Mm-hmm.
the video.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for him to hit that rod. That's the rod he's gonna hit. But
Yeah. I don't think we're in the. I think. I don't know.
I am the
What?
great Cornolio.
Mm.
See, I figured I picked a good name for you guys. What?
Oh, I used to die over Beavis and Butthead. I loved that show.
And it's still around or no?
I think it is somewhere out there. underground world.
Mm-hmm.
South Park took over for Beavis and Butthead. South Park goes
Yeah.
way above and beyond Beavis and Butthead. I don't see how South Park can get away with it, but because they're cartoons, they're not real people saying it.
Yeah, they're both cartoons. Even the Homer Simpson, he's still going on.
Well, yeah, the Simpsons, they got their nose into the politics too.
Yeah.
I quit watching TV about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years now. I don't watch it. I figured it was much easier on my heart for me to adopt the Schultzy attitude. And only you people who watch Hogan's Heroes will know what that is. I know nothing. Commandant Klink. See, I told you, look at those carp, how little they got.
That's common. Whoa,
I told you this water it's got nuclear toxins in it.
I don't think so.
Look at them, they're just shrinking.
They're not.
Well, I'm gonna have to do something here.
Why?
Why? Because look down at my poles. They got cobwebs on them.
I don't think so.
They've been sitting there so long the spiders are building nests on them.
I don't see spiders on your thing.
Where did the dragonflies come? They come and sit on my poles. You know you've been in one spot way too long when the dragonfly shows up. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh. Ruh-roh, Rorge. What's this one? Common carp. Okie dokie. Let's try a little shorter distance, Buck. Maybe they moved over here closer. Woo! You gotta hit the control key before you go over to Discord, you dummy. I want all of our viewers to watch this. This is a good lesson here, see? This is how you don't make any XP. Micah's got 85-pound McConzies. He's catching 2-pound mutant carp.
and some other fish too.
This is Teenage Mutant Carp Night. Look at that, 1.19 pound tench on an 86-pound pole. I'll bet that gave you a heck of a fight, didn't it?
Not really.
Not really. Come on, quit playing musical chairs. There we go. How many pounds of fish you got, Micah? We're at the halfway point, or a little better.
What do you mean?
Well, we got 1 hour down.
Oh.
I can't believe Jules didn't make it.
I know. What's up with that?
And no, not even. She usually leaves a note on Discord that she's gonna be late.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
My cat's dreaming.
You what?
My cat's laying here in my other chair. He always does when I stream. But he's dreaming. Making all kind of noises. His tail's going 100 miles an hour. He must be. He's dreaming. He's chasing birds or something. That's the wrong pole, Buck. Well, maybe it's this tiger nut boilie.
Well, it's probably the spot we're not on.
Let's try the shellfish.
Huh?
I switched over to shellfish boilies. You're kidding me. 0.2 pounds.
On what?
On a McConsey.
What? Are you talking about the first I'm catching?
I love it. That's okay. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the match wallets are not working.
Yeah, they're not working too good right now, are they?
No, I'm not getting anything.
Nothing. Not even a little nibble dibble. Well, let's try to reset this thing. Come on, you can do it. Keep going. All right, Micah. I gotta go to the refrigerator. Watch my poles.
How you gonna watch your phones and all over here?
There we go. Easy. Easy.
Uh, hey. Mm. Hey, Toss.
Who you talking to now? Hey, you're missing a pole.
You sure about that?
Micah is. Oh, it's in his hand. Oh, he's got another
Nothing.
one. He's got another mutant carp in his hand. Look at that monster. Look, Micah's avatar actually looks like him. Looks just like him.
Hmm?
Your avatar looks just like you.
Hmm?
Except you don't have glasses on.
Ow.
There's Jules. She made it. We were all worried about you, kiddo.
Like, have you told me anything yet?
Micah, we can hear you. He's catching all the fish. But he ain't catching any carp. I've been playing the Hunter Classic too long. I sit here in Fishing Planet and I'm moving around waiting for something to come out of the woods that I can shoot. Ah, Buck, you need to take a break. You're suffering from dravingitis.
What do you mean?
A little inside joke there on Mr. Draving. Talk about a man that can grind. He's one of them.
Yeah, how many weeks has he been on Sea of Eve?
I don't know. He's kind of pretty. Got to be get. He's got to be getting pretty close to about 600 hours by now. I know. I just told you that, but you were talking to somebody else. Uh-huh. Oh.
It was one of my friends online.
I know. We all heard. Hey, there we are. There's that Bighead. I told you he's over there by that island. Oh, look at this guy. He's a big boy.
You know what island you're looking at?
Right there in front of you, to your left. Just throw to the right side of that island, that little island right there with the two trees on it. There he comes. Big boy. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Big head. All right, we got the big head. 3, 3, 3. Come on, Buck. Did you get him? Yes. Well, we got them all now. Except for the Prussian. The Prussian?
Is that the one I keep catching?
Yep. This is a nice common carp here. I was going to say, he should be 10 pounds at least. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, Sandra Bagasse.
Yeah, that one.
Yep, that be the one.
All right, there's my drum.
Get him.
Yes. And it didn't take me 4 days this time.
That's because you know where he lives after the 4 days of trying. You know everywhere he's not.
Holy Christ. I remember that. You remember listening to me get pissed.
All over that drum in mud water.
Oh. Wasn't even funny, man. Wasn't even funny. I'm glad someone's laughing.
Oh, we all will laugh at your expense. That's the fun part. That's the fun part of the Discord server. Just got. Oh.
We got Coach back at Lone Star on the chain pickerel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What are you doing over there?
Oh, that was a bad day for Coach.
Why
It was
did
a
you
very
go
bad
there?
day.
Oh, there we are, mere carp.
Why did they go to the Lone Star in that version?
Well, to make a long story short, we were all at Lone Star, and Coach had been having trouble getting the grass pickerel. He's been working at it, and he was frustrated over that grass pickerel. He's like, I've been trying to catch this fish for days, and I can't. And I've gone to everybody's spot. I've done this. I've done that. I've done it. He was mad, about that grass pickerel. I was standing on the bridge, and I just grabbed an ultralight out. I threw a red and white daredevil on it. I turned around and took one cast, and I says, "What? You want one of these?" And I threw my line out there, and bang, grass pickerel. I says, "This one." He got mad. He got mad on that one. And then Smokey was saying about another spot there at Lone Star, and so after I cut the grass pickerel in my spot, I just happened to be standing right next to my favorite spot for grass pickerel, so it worked out kind of good. And so when Smokey gave me his spot, which was right behind me, I turned around and threw the damn casting spoon in Smokey's spot, and I grabbed one.
And what happened?
Well, Coach left the game.
Oh yeah, Coach was so bad.
He was mad. He left the game. He just gone. He was gone.
When was this?
Oh, a month or two ago.
Oh,
I look closer to 3 now.
Yeah, maybe 3 months ago. Yeah.
Oh, he was mad.
Well, yeah, he'd been trying to catch that fish for 3 or 4 days. You know, when you're after a fish and you just can't catch it, it can get frustrating. I know the first time I went after the hybrid F1, Wheezy Mouse said to me, "You're gonna have to quit playing that game if you get that angry."
Yeah.
Oh.
It took me forever to get one. What? A big one.
I've never found any particular fish really difficult to catch in this game. So when I came across the hybrid F1, um, that just threw me for a loop. And it was just because I didn't have the patience to stay in one hole long enough. That was my problem. I was in the right places. I just didn't have the patience to stay there long enough.
Yeah.
And that's what got me with that F1.
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't find one, anywhere. So I was having a tough time, and Weeping Willow was so big, and I was like, when I went on these, every time I fished the waterway, I never watched any videos before I went on that waterway. Nobody's videos. I didn't watch anything. So I never watched videos till after I was already on a waterway. Then I would go and I would watch the videos after I did my take on the waterway to see how close I got to these other guys and finding, all the spots and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But that fish was tough for me. But now that F1, he's one of the easiest ones to grab, really. Once you know the technique to getting them, because they are in them. I did a video on that F1 just recently, and I had 4 or 5 different spots. Got a trophy in every spot without too much of a wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, as far as the monster fish go, they were all easy to me except for the pike slasher.
Yeah.
The one on Emerald, that one there took me about 4 or 5 days to actually get him.
I was short enough when I got him the first time.
Well, I never even got him to bite for like 3 or 4 days, which was, I thought, man, if every monster fish is going to be like this, I'm in trouble. But they're not. Most of them, you don't even have to have a spot. You just, once you track the mission, they show up and bite your line immediately.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, but
Yeah, the only ones I saw that I actually had to hunt for was the pike slasher, and what was that other one on Moran River, the whaling catfish.
Yeah, that one.
Because you had to chase that damn sound down all over that river to find him to begin with.
I saw you did that in one of your videos when I was with you.
Yeah. Well,
you
you were.
During my time when I was going to bed.
Yeah, but I think you were with me while I was filming that one, I think.
Yeah, I was doing something, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to get all my fish species on that night.
Mm-hmm.
And you were trying to get your catfish.
Yeah, but I can remember chasing that one.
By the time you were done.
And then, of course, I tried to go after the Mad Eye Buffalo too early, and I didn't have sticks big enough. So he broke my gear like 2 or 3 times.
Ouch.
Yeah, before I could before I leveled up high enough to realize that you don't even want to go after these monster fish until you're at least, above level 21.
Alright. Yeah. Have you got any bites yet, Bug, or no?
Yeah, I'm catching carp here and there. It's a little bit slow though. What are we looking like? We're about to drop off. I think what probably would be a better idea.
Yeah.
Well, see, the thing with it is, carp really like the nighttime. We should be getting more carp right now. I mean, it should be a little more active. But this place, I've noticed that the carp bite pretty good during the day when you get the right weather combination.
Yeah.
Was that a tench? Yeah,
Yeah. It always was a trophy,
I saw that.
but it wasn't big enough to be a trophy yet.
I I thought it was when it came in. Now I like going down. Yeah, I like fishing the bottom southern part of the map. If you fish that southern part with an omni float, catching them uni tench and the uni Prussian carp, that's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Maybe we should do that for the last two, because those are the only two I haven't caught. I
And
could.
Jules, are you gonna fish with us? Yeah, when I'm fine now.
She's
Oh,
across.
we're
She's across the lake. We're
yeah,
right.
I see where she is.
We're
I'm
right.
on my way.
We're right across. You keep coming to the right.
Oh, the right?
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
coming that way, and just every time you see a path cutting to the right, take it, and you'll
I
come.
tried the other way when I was coming this way.
Yeah, you could come. You could come in from that other spawn zone. Then you
Yeah.
just.
It's
Yep.
behind us.
Yep.
Oh.
It's a little bit of a walk. Keep coming. You're going the right way.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I need to walk up then. And cake. And the cake we had.
And the cake dessert. Well, of course. You had to have that piece of cake, didn't you?
Of course. You gotta have cake when all.
Well, that's what I push myself away from the table. I tell Wheezy Mouse, I can't. I'm done. I'm stuffed. I can't have another thing. Oh, you want a little piece of cake? Oh, sure.
Well, this was anniversary dinner.
Oh, very good. Very good. How many years?
13.
Wow, very nice. Congratulations on that.
I've only been with him.
Very good.
I started about 2 years ago with him.
Ah, okay.
I do all the uploading and all that.
Keep you busy. Give you something to do, right?
Yeah, I love it.
There you go.
I make what happened to us?
Oh, she's got crabs on that line.
Alright. No, it doesn't.
Freshwater.
Alright,
Peas and corn on a bottom rod or float rod, your best bet. That's the cheapest route with these carp. Techno plank, and if you have it, it's not too shabby. Yeah, that's a cheap way. That's a cheap way out. They bite on it.
Mhm.
I'm trying to get rid of some of my boilies. So I went through my home tackle box and I grabbed everything that I had under 5 and brought them. I got rid of quite a bit of them actually.
Mm.
Well, every time I go carp hunting and I come back home, I end up with 3 left or 4 left or something. So it's really not even enough to take out on a fishing trip. But yet, even though there's only 2, it still takes up a whole slot in your tackle box. And now that I've lost 2,200 gold coins, I don't have a lot of gold coins to buy more expansion.
What's up with this? I don't even have enough to buy you.
Well, I don't know what my home storage is up to. I think I'm up to like 1,300 units of something like that.
Mm. Maybe you let them brought it with you when you were doing the other thing.
And you know what else I figured out here tonight? They do not sell a carp hook 5/0 in the mega store. You can't buy a 5/0 carp hook. You can't buy a 7/0 carp hook. Everything else you could buy. The only 5/0 and 7/0 carp hook that you can get now is through the club, and you have to spend club tokens. Like, yeah, because I had to go buy them, and it just because it came up, I just grabbed this pole, and I just saw that, and it reminded me of that. Yeah. Oh, Buck, where? How about up there?
I just need a bowfin and then I can get out of here. Come on, man.
A bowfin?
Yeah,
Which one?
mud water.
Just a normal one?
Yep.
I'm already at the logs before you guys say it. I'm already throwing
Go
a
to the
spoon
log.
before you guys can say it.
Go to the log. Get a spoon.
So before you guys start harping, I'll be no. I already know. I'm already on it.
You already got it? You got it? Come on, Jules. What's the magic bait? Cutworms? Maybe tiger? I don't know. Cutworms? No.
Come on, you always outfish everyone else, Jules. This should be easy for you.
I don't like bowfin.
Yeah, you're like me. Buck loves them. I hate them.
I love them bowfin, huh?
Terrible paying out fish.
I like taking them.
Ooh, that might be him.
When you want them, you can't get one. And when you don't want them,
Oh,
like again.
that's a bass.
There you go, Mom. Pretend you don't want them.
Yeah, pretend you don't want them.
And then you can. Someone asked why I keep pressing these guys. I forgot what they got used on that. Actually.
Why not hook with small cut bait?
Thank you.
Catch them all
I
day.
thought it was something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, what bait then?
At least that works for me.
Yeah.
Yepper.
Ah, something just nailed me right there at the bank.
Hello. Howdy, Zeus. M. Zeus. The malevolent Zeus. Welcome. How many pounds of fish you got, Mike, in your fish net?
90.
90 pounds. You caught 600 fish. You got 90 pounds.
And no other fish yet. The ones I'm trying to recast. I want to try another spot than here. Cause I keep getting the same ones over and over.
Well, if you'd stop releasing them and putting them back, maybe you wouldn't catch the damn thing over and over. Oh,
Like that?
oh, there's another one. Look at that monster fish. I told you these guys are mutants. We're fishing right next to the nuke plant. What's the water temperature? 68 degrees. Look at that. The outside temperature is only 64. Why is that water hotter? Because it's full of, it cools down the nuke plant. That's why there ain't no trout in this water. They can't take it. It's too warm.
I don't know that.
Yeah, pike don't mind warm water. They're pretty good. They can tolerate cold water up to real hot water. Carp, same thing. Carp, they don't get affected too much by the temperature.
Yeah.
But this water's too warm for a lot of your cold water fish. all your trouts, your graylings, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's too warm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all it is.
All the fish. No, we're not. It was for not take all the fish in the peak hours. But you told her to move forward to 10 p.m.
What time is it now? I'm already at 10 p.m.
I'm already there. Yeah, what? I'm there.
I'm just about ready to hit a dip here, so I might forward 2 hours to get me back up on the nighttime peak.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to let's see here. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to 2 in the morning. Day 1, 2 in the morning.
Alright. You know that will be the end of this day.
Well, we only got 15 minutes left of the stream, so
Yeah, we've been catching too many stuff. Why to get fish that we need, right?
I caught a lot of fish. I got 373 pound of carp. I don't know how many fish did I get. I caught 40 carp.
Wow. Oh, well,
But my biggest carp's only 15 pounds. That personal record I had, that silver carp, 15 pounder. That's the biggest one I caught tonight.
oh. Wow. Nice.
Well, this spot is good for catching consistent carp. You'll catch a lot of carp here, but the bigger carp are further down, closer to the nuke plant. I've noticed.
Yeah.
But I've chose this spot because I always catch more here for some reason. They're not quite as big, but you catch more. I do anyway.
Mm. Mm.
My headphones are digging into the top button of my hat. It's giving me a headache. I can't take my headphones off.
Why?
Well,
Bunghole will have a heart attack.
yeah, Bunghole will have a heart attack if I take my headphones off. All right, come on here, fish. Eat that bait. You know you want to. But you'd rather just play with me. Little dingy.
Come over here, I got yummy corn.
Micah, stand still or I'm going to get the duct tape out and tape you to your chair.
I want to watch this.
You do it on this game. This is not what you're supposed to do.
I've been standing in the same spot for 2 hours fishing. I've caught 40 fish. I haven't moved, and he's already put 3 miles on his pedometer. Walking back and forth, 10 feet back, 10 feet forward. I'm getting tired just watching you. I have to sit down and take a rest.
You got fish in your pants.
He's got ants in his pants.
You got fish in his pants.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice joke.
Well,
Hmm?
come on, fish. Hey. There's Orion. All right, that means we're going to have to talk to Fishing a Planet about their constellation formature. It's not anatomically correct.
What y'all doing?
Well, I'm looking for the Big Dipper off
My
of,
phone died.
off of Orion's
About
belt.
20 minutes after my phone died, I strung on about a 2-inch long live shad and threw it out and caught a 40-pound blue cat.
Wow. That's cool.
I'll put a picture in at some point once I get it back out of the basket that I put it in.
Sweet, dude.
That's cool.
I fought it for like 3 minutes. Every time I got it close, it just ran back out.
Wow. That's crazy.
You fishing with your buddies or you out solo?
Solo.
Ah.
But they have a river in my grandma's backyard. So, like, my cousin and my uncle are here, but they're not fishing. He's actually boiling crawfish behind me right now.
Oh.
And then we're gonna eat some crawfish in a little bit. I love being over here because I could actually be outside. This morning I woke up, I went and ran my foiler for a little bit, went through some mud holes, got back. We went and rode in the trucks down the levee, and then we got back and I started fishing. Been doing stuff all day.
All right, Buck, what else we got here we can throw on there? About worm sinking. Worm ones. Let's try the worm.
All right.
If you got fish on your line. Yeah, well, I look away. Is that right? It's the one on third. It's the third one. Oh, it's gone. Oh well. Well, that yeah, well, I look away for a minute. Oh. That's why you're supposed to not look out and look back before you look.
What was that? Was you baiting up your line with a small minnow? Or is that something you actually caught? Now I know why he backs up, so I can't put the camera on him when he catches a fish.
Me or you?
Oh, I live in my own little world, Micah. I'm just entertaining myself.
Hey, Spooky, have you caught that bowfin yet?
Of course not, or we'd have heard all about it.
Finally.
You get a fish, Jules?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Thank you. Oh, Amelia.
Jules can, what? Jules can catch fish, carp.
Yep. I got it with peas.
Peas and corn, peas and corn. Uh-oh, Buck. Here's one.
I caught one in that last one.
You haven't caught a carp in a long time. Where's your bottom rods at? They're in the wrong hole. I bet you ain't got no bait on them.
I do. It's a last one, the problem.
Oh.
And we're not in the right spot for them, actually. And don't tell me I looked at the Prussian species app. They're not all right here that much for the unique and the trophies.
They're not. You're
Nope.
not. They're not.
Nope.
I took.
Finding salt water and the Prussian old man.
I took you to a tough place. You have to be a fisherman here.
No, this spot's not helping. It's helping a little bit, but not much.
Didn't make any money yet today. $28,000. That paid for my trip now, didn't it? I got 10 grand in my pocket.
Oh, that would be nice. Okay, fish. I know you're in there. They don't even like vegetables.
What?
Right now.
Oh.
The carp.
It?
Not right now.
Well, they do like vegetables. That's actually vegetables on this waterway is one of the top performing baits. I don't fish with it a lot, but it is one of the top performing baits.
For them.
There goes the match rod.
There we go. Good boy. Good girl.
There's another bighead.
There we go. Okay, I can be some program. I don't know. I'm going over here. Right there.
Yep, it's 1 minute till, Micah.
Okay.
You're slipping. You used to always tell me, Buck, it's 5 minutes till.
I know. Oh my god, I gotta give it one go.
You weren't. Yeah, she was an hour early.
Oh
Well, you weren't here. Yeah, you weren't here that night, Micah. So she was taking over your job, letting me know when the stream was over. Only she was an out. She was an hour early.
I did bought my Xbox. I tried to join you guys.
All right, there's
Shoot.
there's my 10 o'clock. They're gonna fire me.
There, I got my bowfin. I'm going home.
Yay. Well, folks, on that note, Smoke got his bowfin. He's going home. We got all of our carp. I got all the mirror carp and Micah caught all the tench and the Prussian carp. So between the two of us, we got them all in the bag here. Hey, thank you guys a lot for hanging out with us on a Saturday night. We appreciate it here at the channel. Remember, give us that thumbs up. We appreciate that too. If you're not a subscriber, think about subscribing. Hit that bell. We'll let you know every time we put out a new one. We're here every Tuesday night, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Every Saturday night, fishing with Buck. Every Tuesday night, you can catch us hunting with Buck on the Hunter Classic. Catch us 8 to 10 on Tuesday nights. Never ever give up the fight, guys. And remember, we all live downstream. Good night, Pap Stewart. Billy Dean, I love you. We'll see you later.